This is the YouTube edition of my book, A Course in Miracles Workbook Nuggets. Workbook Nuggets was written to be a commentary or study aid for the course's workbook for students. I'll begin by reading the book's full commentary on today's workbook lesson over a visual of the book's text. I'll then return with some impromptu thoughts and comments on today's lesson and my commentary. A link to the book on Amazon.com is provided below. Lesson number 50, February 19. I am sustained by the love of God. The point of today's lesson is that you are something far different than what you have assumed your entire life. You are something far greater, eternal, and incapable of being harmed or even disturbed. The real you is not your body or personality. It is spirit. The real you is essentially a portion of your mind that still remembers, but whose voice and understanding is drowned out by the chaos and racket of your daily life. The lesson tells us that, quote, here is the answer to every problem that will confront you today and tomorrow and throughout time, end quote. This is so because problems affect specific persons. Your worldly problems affect a person who is not the real you. They affect the part of you which lives in the world, your constructed ego. Identify with your capital S self and the problems transform. The same objective problems may remain, but they will be seen for what they are, aspects of an external world of time, separation, and form. But that is not all. Often, just bringing your awareness to these deeper truths improves the external situation which you are facing as well. The Course doesn't focus on this aspect since it is not its purpose, but just knowing the truth often makes the external world problems take unexpected turns for the better. The love of God sustains you constantly and eternally. In what do you put your trust? Is it in things of the world? We all know how that ultimately ends. The problem is that you are attempting to keep your body and ego safe. Again, we all know how that ends. There is a phrase given later in the workbook that explains why the real you cannot be harmed. This particular phrase is probably the most repeated phrase in the entire workbook, so you know that it is key. Quote, I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. End quote. This key phrase reminds us that you, the real you, is still as God created you. God created you whole, perfect, and unable to be changed or harmed in any way. The real you is spirit. The workbook is helping you to remember that. Awake to that and be at peace. Awake and be conscious of the fact that you are always, as today's lesson tells us, sustained by the love of God.